Selamat pagi
from Jakarta. My name is Ruth and I'm the National Director for New Hope International in Indonesia, and this is Beth. We're sorry that we cannot be there, but trust these occasions will be a time of thanksgiving to God for the way He worked through Bob. Bob's confidence and obedience in Christ was unchanging, and so much has been achieved for His kingdom because of this.
That's so true, Ruth. Bob was instrumental to the work that started here in Indonesia. When I first met Bob and worked with him in Australia, I said to him, I can't help out for too long because I'm moving to Indonesia. And his eyes lit up. But it wasn't until a couple of years later when he shared the vision that God had given him for the ministry in Indonesia that I realised why his eyes lit up at that first time. So New Hope International started operating here in 2015 through a partnership with MPK. Bob was great friends with David and Yulia Chandra, who were attached to MPK at that time. And I have really treasured my friendship with Bob as well. He grounded me in a biblical mindset for education. He believed in me and he believed in us. He was the kind of man and leader who was willing to pass the baton on and recognise the work that he was doing as not his own, but it was God's work to share in, and he invited us all into God's work. In the time I was here, God came across to Indonesia 3 times, and during that time I met Ruth, and we realised this work will be best led by a local, and so in 2017 New Hope started to train Ruth up.
Yeah, and that in 2017 is my first time to meet Bob. My deepest impressions about him is how he is a man after God's heart. When I explained to him about what I'm going to do with the ministry, his question is about like why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's a funny question for me, but I realized that what he's trying to say, if it's God's telling you to do it, but if it's not God, don't do it. So thank you for having us, and we looking forward to see Bob's in glory, even we know that he's not here anymore with us.
Selamat jalan, Bob.
Sampai ketemu lagi.